How to play it, Zouriana E/W.RACE 2 to 6:45 p.m. Tab, com, O plate, 1,250 meters. There are very few good things in racing, but on form it is hard to see 9. Mizzy not finally breaking through, now she lands in a maiden. Huge run first up, sitting wide on the pace in the Inglis Sprint behind Fiesta and Estijaab, and she's been competitive in group races. She's a short price, but she looks the winner. Dangers, 4. Akondride is a big watch on debut after what was an impressive trial win at Rosehill recently. She's obviously taken some time, but it wouldn't surprise if she sprung an upset. 7. Dunbrity Power was very well back when just missing first up, then tackled the Magic Millions maiden at the Gold Coast and wasn't disgraced. No trials since then, but well worth including. 10. Pressbox might be a query on a wet track after her battling effort at Warwick Farm last start, but if she does get through it, she has a show. How to play it, Mizzy win, trifecta 9 quarters, 7, 10 quarters, 7, 10.6. Racebyrace looks close to a win, and she has the right form around her to suggest she's over the odds and a good chance. Close up to transmitter fresh, then made some ground behind Archer Demas at Warwick Farm. Soft track is okay, drawn well and blinkers on. Plenty to like. Dangers, 5. Great Danger was chasing a fair way up, but did look strong late when runner-up at Tari second up. Done little wrong, and this trip should suit him, so though he's up in class he has to be respected. 4. Schnaps won what has turned into a decent form race at Gosford, then let and run down at Kembla last start. Yet to put in a bad one. Races on the speed so can give a sight. 3. Silent Explorer probably didn't get the 1,900 meters last start, but on his previous couple of efforts, and with the wet track in his favor, he's entitled to another chance. How to play it, Racebyrace E/W.RACE 4 to 7:45 p.m. RANVET handicap, 1,100 meters, 1. Kanunga will be the horse to beat again after she landed in front and cruised to an easy win in a similar race 3 weeks ago. Up 2.5 kilograms, but no harder here, and she certainly doesn't have to lead to win. Dangers, 8. Our Revenue chased Kanunga home 2 starts ago, then went to Warwick Farm last week and was narrowly beaten. Racing pattern can cost her, but she's hard to leave out on recent form. 5. Soulstar has only won once in 13 starts and will break through sooner or later, but she'll certainly be somewhere in the finish. Had her chance in the same race as Our Revenue, but barrier 1 is a plus. 6. Toots gave a good sight when resuming at 1,250 meters here 2 weeks ago on a heavy track. Coming back in trip a query, but expect she'll be around the mark. How to play it, Kanunga to win, trifecta 1/5,6,8/5,6,8. Race 5 to 8:15 p.m. Sutton City Kia handicap, 1,900 meters, 1. Cisco Bay couldn't have been more impressive, winning second up on a soft track at Warwick Farm, and there's everything to suggest the 1,900 meters will be up his alley. Rises sharply in weight but back in class, and there's every reason to think he can go on with it. Dangers, 3. Fabricator has put 2 good runs together over this course from on the speed, and that's where he'll be again here. Drops 3 kilograms for the claim, and with the right run he's capable of breaking through. 2. Charlie Royal is racing so well and was closing when runner-up in the Bega Cup, with Green Sweet back in third. That form is good and he handles all conditions. Each way hopes. 5. Breakdance is an up-and-comer from the Waller yard which scrambled in at Newcastle first up and has since been back to the trials. Shapes as though the trip will suit and he can't be left out. How to play it, Cisco Bay win. Race 6 to 8:45 p.m. The agency real estate handicap, 1,100 meters, happy to stick with 4. Invincible Gangster, which looked the winner at Canterbury 2 weeks ago when he hit the front wide out in inferior going before being nailed late. No harder here, a soft track is much better than heavy for him, and he's down 1 kilogram. Chance to atone. Dangers. 1. Clear the Beach is an interesting runner and a big yard watch first up. Sparingly raced in the last 2 years and looked a real talent in mid-2017. Fitter for a recent trial win, drawn well and handles a soft track. Keep safe. 8. Ellie's Encore is back from a short break and she's one of those consistent mares which should always be included in a race like this. Winner 3 back at Randwick, and with the claim and barrier 1 she's in the mix. 2. Bombarding proved a bit too good in an all-the-way win here a month ago. Kept fresh and trialled well at Rosehill recently. Goes forward from the wide gate and could take catching. How to play it, Invincible Gangster to win, trifecta 4/1, 2, 8/1, 2, 8.9. Grimoire has a win in him shortly and he might have his chance in a very winnable race here. Good effort, fresh from more than a year off, then charged late here last week over this course. Has gate 1 and should be at his peak or close to it now, and he'll be hard to beat. Dangers. 7. Don't Leave Me Out was kept ticking over with a trial win since his handy victory here 3 weeks back. Similar sort of race and he'll be somewhere in the finish again. 8. Tonses started a short-priced favourite in the same race but had no answer. But has a 2 kilograms turnaround in his favour and he will be fitter for the first up run. Could turn the tables. 6. The August is worth keeping safe first up since the Caulfield Guineas. He ran a nice 4th in Group 3 company when resuming last prep, then runner-up at 1,200 metres at Caulfield. Latest trial handy enough and he's a big watch. How to play it, Grimoire each way. Race 8 to 9:45 p.m. Australian Turf Club handicap, 1,550 metres, 4. Foreign Territory wasn't able to lead first up at Randwick but didn't disgrace behind Desert Lord and Colding. That's not bad form. If he gets some control here he will take plenty of beating. Dangers. 7. Clevernick had good support when rounding them up here 2 weeks ago on the heavy. If he can reproduce that kind of run then he's one of the main players again. 6. Cascata Rossa comes through the race chalk 1 earlier this month and he wasn't disgraced in running 4th. Thereabouts as usual, blinkers go on so he's worth including in the chances. 2. Boomtown Rat has produced 2 nice efforts this time in and is starting to reach his preferred distance range. Wet track no issue for him and he has to be kept safe. How to play it, Foreign Territory win, tips supplied by Racing New South Wales, full form and race replays available at racingnSW.com.au.